that's a bummer. I stopped at the Mather Camp General Store to maybe get a sandwich for dinner tonight, and they don't have anything. So I got to eat backpacking food for dinner tonight, which isn't going to be a problem because I kind of expected that. So off I go. I'm about probably 15-20 minutes away from actually getting to where I'm camping. I've made it to the backpackers camp at Hetchy. Working on setting up my tent. I haven't eaten since breakfast this morning, so I'm really kind of a little loopy. But it should be okay. This is a nice view, but what's going to happen is I need to get my stuff in the tent thing, which is, there, and find some food out of my bear can. This video is terrible. I'm getting a little loopy, don't quite know what order to do things in, so I'm sort of like, I'm sat down to eat, yay, and I realized I don't have a trash bag. I forgot something. This is the part of backpacking for me that I kind of like, but kind of tired of it. It's the sitting around looking at sticks and rocks. It is nice to be out here, and I enjoy the quiet, but I've looked at a lot of sticks and rocks in my backpacking trips, and I do them all alone, so, which is great. I mean, I'm not lamenting not having anybody to hike with, except for this part of when I get to camp and it's not quite ready for bed, all I can do is sit around looking at sticks and rocks. And they're pretty nice sticks and rocks. I mean, there's a nice manzanita stick, there's a nice granite rock, there's a nice metal bear can, there's some nice pine sticks. But on the whole, it's just sitting around looking at sticks and rocks. Tomorrow should be better. 6.5 miles of walking, then camp around the reservoir. Should be a nice day. I'm probably going to be sitting around camp at 6.5 miles looking at sticks and rocks there too. So it's something I guess I just have to get used to, or force someone to come with me. Oh, and I am being bugged by mosquitoes. It's a little bit more than I kind of want to deal with. But it's not so bad to drive me into my tent. Oh, I forgot to say also, I brought an activity, drawing the view and things, but today was such a long drive, it took me 5 hours to get here from home, and it should have taken like 2.5 to 3, so I'm kind of weary of that sort of thing, and don't really feel like getting out a pencil and paper and start drawing things. I was going to draw the view or draw some cartoons. The sun has now set. I am locked in till at least morning. Well, sunset was like 15 minutes ago. The puffy is on because, mosquitoes. And the mosquitoes are getting kind of aggressive, and I'm kind of tired of it. So it is bedtime. Good morning. It's a little after 6:30, I think. Scratchy leg. Mosquitoes are still out. Yay. I got like 14 hours to go hike 6.5 miles up the reservoir I can't see yet, and find camp up there. It's going to be a fine day. The mosquitoes, go away. But I did sleep pretty well, I think. Off and on. I had some weird dreams about this place, actually. But it's time for that breakfast, which is Cheerios and freeze-dried fruit. That stuff. And relaxing day and some coffee. I'm having some coffee. Well, it's about 7:30 and I'm packed up. I got a stop at the bathroom, stop at the truck, throw some trash away. But I am ready to get going. It's going to be a warm day, like mid 80s by like 2 o'clock. So I should be to a waterfall by then, getting nice and soaking wet. So beautiful day. I suppose I'm happy to be out here. I was going to also say my pack is very light and I'm very happy with it. It's between 20 and 25 pounds. I don't know for sure. That's with the food, water, bear can, and everything else. So I'm very happy with a light pack. Should make today's 6-point-something miles nice and easy. I think it's 6.3, but we'll find out. And in the distance is one of the falls the trail walks through. I'll be getting wet over there soon. It looks like I made a good choice to start a little bit later, rather than like sunrise, because it's in the shade and that's going to be cold. Yep, there's a tunnel like everybody else does on this trail ever. Oh, water. Okay, tunnel over, and from here on out, it's entirely new territory. I think I've come through the tunnel once, 20-something years ago, maybe 25 years ago. I guess the theme of this trip is water. Water everywhere. That sign says Rancheria Creek in 6 miles. But I don't think I'm quite going to Rancheria Creek. I think my campsite is a little bit before that. So less than 6 miles. And I think I must have lied to myself about the steepness and climbs, or the climbs on this trail. I think I thought it was going to be a lot easier than it is. And maybe it's just because I'm used to Florida where it was mostly flat. And now I've been walking around town a whole lot, so there's not a whole lot of elevation gain in town. Want a sweater? Or a towel? It's a towel. So, I think I fooled myself or lied to myself about this trail. That's kind of what I wanted, so. The flowers are pretty, though. Getting some nice flowers. It's a nice misty waterfall up there. There's Wapama Falls, if I'm pronouncing it right. And looking at the mist down there, I am gonna get wet. Smack dab center is a lizard doing push-ups for me. Well, was doing push-ups for me. What happens if I get closer? Still do push-ups? Well, I made it past Wapama Falls without getting soaked, which is a surprise. I was kind of counting on it to cool down, but now it's break time. It's been 3 miles in an hour and a half from the track where I started, which is a little less than halfway. So I'm looking for a good break spot, hopefully next to maybe some water. I still have 1.5 liters on me. Haven't used any of that. So far so good. And this in here is starting to look very much like perfect break time spot. Perfectly shady. And I think there might be a creek running through here, which would be great for wetting my shirt when I leave. Because this is in the shade of the mountain, with the rocks. And probably by the time I get out of here, it's no longer going to be in the shade. It's going to be warm. I need a wet shirt to stay cool. As much as I lied to myself about the extent of the climb, it is a pretty trail when there's flowers next to it. I don't know the names of most of these, but it is pretty to walk through here. I mean, that's a lupine. The purple one's right there. That's a lupine. But it's nice. A thing that is a nice surprise about this hike, this trail, is the fact that so much of it is in shade. It's on the south-facing side of a canyon, so I figured it was going to be mostly sunny and exposed and mostly on rocks. And there certainly are rocky sections, but a good portion of this climb is in the shade, at least at this time of day, which is about 10 o'clock in the morning. And there's break time. 3 hours into the hike, second break. Then we got a little bit ways further to go. Supposed to camp past the bridge. It looks like it could be a nice flat spot to sleep, but there's a bridge, and there's another bridge right there. I'm pretty sure they mean on the other side of this first bridge to camp, but it could be argued I'm past a Till Creek Bridge if I stay there, but I'm not going to. Well, that was a really nice little break spot. Spent about 45 minutes there just sort of hanging out in the shade, dozing a little bit. Got my shirt all wet for the 3/4 mile climb to the trail junction to my little campsite. That's Rancheria Creek, and I'm about a 1/4 mile from my campsite. Here, let's get closer. And after a lot of walking around and looking at sites, campfire rings and things like that, this is home. There'll be shade for the rest of the day. Would prefer like the stronger shade, but there's going to be a nice breeze through here. It's at the top of a ridge, or top of a little mound, so it'll be nice for that. And water's not too far away, so welcome home. Well, because my tent is about to get hot because I wasn't as smart as I thought I was by setting it up here, I'm walking up to Rancheria Falls, which is the bridge, Rancheria Falls, something like that. And maybe put my feet in the water and sit there in the shade for a while and cool off. Well, there it is, Rancheria Falls. I lied to myself, it was a half mile up here. Still got to go up the ways a bit to the bridge, which is literally right there. And there will be no swimming either. I'm not that dumb. This is from the bridge. Yeah, I need to get better at estimating distance on that map. It was 0.6 to 7 one way, so almost a mile and a half round trip, probably. About, I don't know, it's not sure. I forgot to check anything before I left, so 1.2 to 1.4 probably. Oh, well, it was nice. It was nice and cool up there. I wish I could have stayed, but there wasn't enough shade to hang out in. Okay, maybe it was only half mile one way. I just did a quick little look on the map and drew a line, and it came out at 0.54 miles, so maybe it was 1.2 round trip. Well, the sun has finally gone behind the mountain, so it's going to cool off now. There's a bird singing. I hope you can hear it because it's kind of neat. So now it's 7:20, the sun has just, gone around the mountain, so it's time to start getting ready for bed. This is sunset through the tent door and a birdie. Well, good morning. I think I'm too lazy to set up like those good morning chugs like I did yesterday morning, getting out of the tent, getting breakfast ready, whatever it was. Because I just want to, get things done and get moving. Actually, I slept really well last night, I think. Off and on, tossed and turned a lot, but the watch says I slept good. I feel pretty good. The watch says I should not do anything today, but I'm going to because I have to get to my truck. So I'm advertising Bud Light for some reason. because that's one of the things I wanted to do on this trip was check out this trucker's cap with the mesh back to see if that keeps me slightly cooler than the other tents hats do that are solid back there, and I think it does. So that's the type of tent hat I want to get from now on. So when I make my new Gay Bear flag, Gay Bear California, whatever, the California version, I can get a trucker hat for it and be slightly cooler and be happier about it. Anyway, got 7 miles back to the truck. Still got a little bit to pack up here, and then I'm moving. So well, it's 8 o'clock. That's the sky, that's the granite, and this is down this way is where I camped last night, and it is time for me to head out. There's my pack, all packed up, and my tent site is over there. It's like I was never even there. See, even closer, it's like I was never even there. Okay, I'll be back to the truck by noon or 1 probably. I think the trip back to the truck is going to be a little bit easier than the trip here because it's lower in elevation. Still a lot of the same ups and downs, but I know what to expect. Trail is that way. Off I go. Well, this has been a nice little site. What I'm happiest with this trip, though, is the weight of my backpack. It is really nice to have it down to under 25 pounds and probably closer to 20 at this point. Lightest the pack has been, I think, probably ever, frankly. Thinking back at all the backpacking trips I've done, it's been a nice light pack. And there's plenty of space here for lots of people to come camp, so it's a nice busy site. Surprised there weren't more mosquitoes with this meadow right here, but it was mosquito-y enough. And so there's the trail. There's the sunlight. There's more trash to pick up. Right there. Because people can't seem to pick up their own damn trash. But this is a packet from a freeze-dried food thing, so I'm just gonna assume that it just got dropped and forgotten about accidentally. So on trail, off I go. I'm just now remembering some of the dreams I had last night. Some of them were just weird. People buying plants that they don't need to because they have seeds, trying trash compactors, and they were just weird, you know? I think the views today are going to be actually pretty good, better than ones yesterday. So I'm thinking about what I want to do next, if anything. After walking 500 flat miles across Florida, I wanted to see what climbs would do and how I would feel about them and how far I could go and how good it felt, blah, 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 to decide what I wanted to do. It's either walking from Mammoth Lakes to Yosemite Valley or doing the Tahoe Rim Trail again, but the other direction. And I don't know yet. I got to think about the logistics and how much each would cost. That would be in about a month, maybe 2 months. Within a month and a half to 2 months, yeah, that sounds fine. And figure all that out and decide what, if anything, I want to do. Maybe 500 miles a year is pretty good enough. Or finish up the AZT, finish up 100 miles from Utah to the Grand Canyon. That would be probably in fall. That would be at the earliest September, I think. Farewell to spring indeed, and some yellow flower. I'm not doing a lot of video. I'm just kind of enjoying the views and taking my time to get back to the dam. And there's that rock again, right there. Hello, rock. And a bunch of farewells to spring, because English is a weird language for plurals. And that's it. That's the top of this climb. Now it's downhill to the falls that direction, then uphill a little bit more after that, and generally roly-poly the dam. And back that way, I think I can see the trail that goes past the bridge, and I think it's right there-ish. Yeah, right there. That's past the Rancheria Creek Bridge back there, where I was just heading not to swim because I didn't want to die just yet. At some point, the top corner of that giant rock is going to slide off into the canyon. And if the water's still here, that's going to be quite a splash. It'll be fascinating. And if the dam is taken out by then, that's going to be really destructive down in the bottom. So it's probably not going to happen anytime really soon, but I see it happening. The trail back is killing me. I think it was the mile plus of downhill that has done my legs in. Knees are fine, so that's nice. But I'm wiped out already. I got like 2.5 miles to go, or something like that. I got down, then a little bit of up, then down, then a little bit of up, then down and flat. So it's over soon. 2 people just told me there's a bear up the trail this way. Step. We'll see if it's still there when I get to wherever it was. It is. Or where they saw it. Whatever. Okay, so apparently the bear took off. I was asked if I saw a bear, and I presume it was in between here and where I was told. So, no bear. Just me. There's been a lot of trash on this trail, a lot of plastic and stuff. And I'm packing almost half of what I've seen out. And I'm packing out the towel that I saw on the way in. Because it's been there for 2 days now, so nobody's coming back to get it, so I'll take it out. I'm not going to use it till I wash it and bleach it really nicely. So, yay, new towel. That's Wapama Falls, and the trail goes along this little greenway right there, around there, and the other side of the giant rock. That really is a beautiful waterfall. But imagine what it would look like falling all the way down to the bottom of the canyon instead of stopping halfway down. And even the side of the road is pretty.